Hello, my snitches. Just wanted to make an announcement that I am back. That's right, I'm back on YouTube, and I know it's been a while, and honestly, I don't know why. Actually, yeah, I don't know why I haven't done this in a long time, but in actuality, I do know why. It's because I didn't think that I was gonna have any success doing it. I didn't think that people were gonna be interested in anything that I had to say. I also was afraid of being my 100% authentic self, but I kind of want to challenge myself to be authentic. Finally, I want this to serve as a kind of what's that word? I want this to serve as like an accountability tool. I want to make this a goal of mine. I want to see if I can build an empire here, or if I can just build a small community. And it is the tail end of 2019. I'm very much looking forward to 2020. Again, there's like so much uncertainty. There's so much that I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm so looking forward to continuing to hustle, continue to be creative, continue to search for what brings fulfillment in my life, and get closer and closer to my truest form, and loving myself more and more as every year goes by, because life is short, and I've learned that even more this year. I lost my dog recently in September of this year, and I'm trying not to get emotional, but it definitely showed me that things can change so quickly. And wow, I really did not think I was going to get emotional during this trial video. But and actually 2 years ago, before I forget, 2 years ago my family lost their house. Well, we lost our house. So there's been a lot of change for me, and I don't think most people know that, and most people don't, because it's really irrelevant. I can't let any of that stop me or slow me down, and it's not everybody's business, and I know that I'm like announcing it to the world here, but not that it's not anyone's business. It's just maybe it's better to just not overwhelm people with your drama, you know, like after a while. Shut up, that's my computer telling me what time it is. After a while, it can become like just this endless cycle of just like self-pity and like, you know, getting attention for something that's happened, and I don't know if I'm making any sense, but you know, after a while of complaining and being upset and being depressed and being anxious, it's like you don't get the same high out of like people, you know, feeling bad for you or listening to you. It's like at some point you just get tired of it, and you just want to like make moves so that you can like continue moving forward. And that's what I've had to do, and I'm super grateful for the things that I have in my life, and sometimes it feels like it's not a lot compared to other people, but I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful that I live in the United States. I'm grateful that I have a gym membership and I get to go to the gym and I get to exercise, and that I know generally what's healthy for me to eat, and I take care of my body, and I'm grateful for the fact that I don't suffer from extreme anxiety and depression, and that I, you know, don't self-harm, and that I don't let a lot of what I think people think of me hold me back anymore. And that's something that I am really proud of myself for doing, is getting over that, because I was bullied in high school, middle school, elementary school. Let's just start from the beginning, okay? I was like bullied my entire life, and I never felt confident. I had self-esteem issues, and I always felt like there was something that I was lacking. I wanted everybody's approval. I wanted to make people proud. I wanted validation. I'm really proud of the fact that, you know, now I'm not worrying about that as much anymore. I don't compare myself to other people. You know, I'm really trying to just honor who I am and love myself 100%. Because at the end of the day, it's just me in my bedroom with my own thoughts. And when I become old someday, hopefully I get to live a long life, I don't want to look back and regret not having taken action because I was worried about the things that people said back in high school, back during my developing years. You know, at some point you have to throw that all away. At some point you have to let all that go, and you have to tell yourself that you are great, that you are enough, you have always been enough, and that you will continue to be enough. You have to kind of rediscover your greatness. You have to rediscover how special you really are and the power that you have. The power and the ability to love yourself and to love other people, and to realize that we're all connected by energy. So this past year, I've really learned a lot about videography. I remember in like March, I bought a gimbal for my camera, and it's this Nikon camera that I've had for many years, and I didn't really make a lot of content with it. I just kind of had it. And I mean, I had like a YouTube channel before, and I had made some content, but you know, I really felt like I had an eye, and even though it was still kind of beginner advanced, I still wanted to explore it. So that's why this year I started connecting with some friends that I saw were making traction with making videos, and I feel like I'm still on this journey to even get to where they're at stylistically or, you know, ability-wise. And I know that this is a lifelong journey, and it takes more than less than a year to get to, you know, an incredible skill level. Yeah, so 2019 I was picking up, you know, my video camera again. I just bought a new Sony a7 III, and I'm really hoping that that was like a really good thing to do. I hope that ups my quality. I hope that it gives me more motivation to practice. I still have my old camera, and I'll continue to make content with that as well. I also work as a brand ambassador, and I was exploring that for 2 years, and I got to know that industry. It really helped me gain confidence in speaking publicly. I was able to communicate key brand talking points and interface with clients and talk to the public, and really practice having a high energy state and just being kind of improvisational. And it's really serving me, I think, in this moment right now, revisiting making online video content, because it gives me the ability to be a good communicator. I can talk to the camera, I can sound very natural, and I'm really happy that I've been able to exercise that muscle. I've also recently, in the tail end of the year, networked. I've been networking throughout this year, but towards the end of this year, I feel like I've made some pretty incredible connections, and there's still so many seeds that I need to plant so that 2020 gains some traction. I'm really excited to follow up with the people that I've met and really vector towards what it is that I'm wanting. And even though I don't even know what that is all the time, it's staying in creative environments where I am hands-on in developing a creative concept and bringing life into something, you know, that started as nothing. My goal for 2020 is to feel like I'm making more money, that I'm surrounding myself with like-minded, creative, and good-hearted people. I have some amazing friends, and I keep it a tight group because I really do believe in surrounding yourself with good energy only. I want to learn more about photography, more about cinematography, more about videography. I want to get good at that because I feel like I have the potential to do it, and I want to work with brands on the videographer level as a creative director or like director or a videographer standpoint, but also entering the space to work with brands as an influencer. And that sounds silly, but I see people out there working with brands in multiple ways, and I just feel like even though I don't really know what the structure of my content is right now, I know that I can excel in navigating that environment. And I just really want to take a chance on myself and give myself the opportunity to show up for myself authentically. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate, and I'm probably gonna get people in my family being very judgmental or being very upset, or you know, things like that, because I've always had to hide my authenticity and hide the kind of person that I am, which is like very outgoing and maybe sometimes flamboyant or expressive and things like that. And I just feel like I've always had to tone it down to the point where I lost my essence of myself. This is an exercise in reclaiming my authenticity. So I'm excited. I'm excited, and this is just the beginning. My goals for this channel is to have really stimulating conversations, because I'm always having deep, meaningful conversations with good friends of mine. And I'd love to have a series of episodes where I'm interviewing people that I'm close to and getting to talk about topics that are interesting and meaningful to us, and maybe, you know, start a dialogue in the comment section. I think that would be really, really interesting. I also love to sing, obviously, so eventually, once it gets some traction, I'd love to put out music and music videos. I just love being creative that way. I feel like that's my soul's way of really communicating a story and a feeling and an emotion, and being able to share that with the world is just an exciting thing that I think about all the time, and I want to perform live in the future. You know, this is me basically like giving you a vision board, but like a speech board. That's what this is. I'm always like being funny with my friends, and you know, they're always saying like, oh my god, you should make a video about that, or you're so funny, you should be making content and stuff like that. And I never thought that like I could, because like, I know I'm funny with my friends, but if it's just me and the camera, like, I don't know how funny I'm gonna be. But I kind of want to challenge myself, like I've been saying. Like, I want to try this out and give it a shot. And I think I can be funny. And I think if I just pick a topic and start talking about it, like, maybe something will come out of it. So, who knows? Maybe this is the beginning of an empire of mine. We'll see what happens. Anyway, if you've watched the whole thing, thank you for watching. And I hope that you'll subscribe, because I'm back and I want to provide value and make more content. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like they say, and leave a comment in the section below if there's anything you want to learn about me, or if there's any video ideas that you think I should, you know, try out. Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next video. Bye. Yo, it's Gucci. Let's get that camera angle right. We don't want to mess around. Let's push it back. Okay, now we got more. This is called a medium shot, bitches. Get it right. I am over here in my bedroom, all alone, because I'm crazy. My name is Alex, and I'm a new person, because every 7 years, all your cells regenerate, and you are actually 100% different than you were 7 years ago, allegedly. This is what science has told me. This is what I read somewhere. But I think it's true, because I'm not anything like that person that I was 7 years ago. Sorry. So here's the motherfucking deal, okay? Here's the motherfucking deal. Let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something, right? I did not come to play. I only came to slay. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me see my audio levels. How you doing, girl? Let me see what this looks like without light. So this is me without light. Okay? Looking crusty. Bam! Bam! This is me giving you cheekbones. Giving you angles, bitch. I don't play. Okay? I came to slay, and so I will slay. All day, all day, all day. Oh my god. This is me practicing being myself on camera, because I'm myself with everybody that I love in life and that supports me and encourages me. But I'm not myself in front of people that don't want to see me like this. But you know what? That's not me. That's not... Look. Limp wrists. Limp wrists. I'm just losing all my... Where did they go? Where did they go? So I know I'm using my indoor quiet voice, and that's because I have roommates. And it is also the beginning of my journey of talking on camera. So I'm a little quiet. I can't wait to get to the point where I'm screaming, just like everybody else.